Evertale is a MMORPG adventure game. You can form a battle team of your own and lead them to the mysterious forest to start a thrilling adventure. You can meet like-minded friends or PK confrontation with different opponents. Constantly fighting, you can get a variety of resource rewards and pets to improve your combat effectiveness. Evertale mobile game is a quite recent take on the monster catcher or catcher genre. KGameplay developed Evertale as a seemingly slightly different take on the whole genre while also bringing a little artistic diversity when it comes to the whole approach. The story is set in a fantasy world with the scenery appearance on a par with the new Weave anime art. The prologue of the story is also the tutorial phase and it's nicely blended together. You find out that you are a part of a world called Erden and that it's plagued by the Pandemonium, which is an ancient curse. It is an evil entity that comes down on the world once in a 100-year cycle. Crestbearers are the heroes trained and made especially for keeping the darkness at bay. However, this time the Crestbearers have failed in the task. The story introduces us with two young heroes and main protagonists as they begin the search for darkness monsters and delve deeper into the SCCR ETS that have the fate of the world at stake. Interaction with the nice-looking environment is actually quite nicely done. Right at the start, you get the hand of the basic mechanics. You search for monsters, which are usually hiding in bushes, forests, and dark places. Now, if a bush is shaking, this means there is a unique monster hiding there. This is important to you if you want to become a more prolific catcher. After you enter the battle stage, you are given the basic layout. The combat system uses a standard turn-based strategy mechanic, but with the initiative of the units done quite intriguingly. Depending on the units, heroes, or monsters' stats, they will start off with different scores of what the game calls time units. The less time units a character has means he is to play sooner and more frequently. However, each skill has a time unit, 2, cost which will when used, add to the 2 score of the unit and set it on the turn order bar respectively. Skills also have cooldowns and other details important to the game. You build your team of 4 characters in total and most of the battles are done in 4 vs 4 or 4 vs 1 against bosses. Of course, PvP, online play, joining guilds and all this is supported as expected. Also, all the usual stuff like daily and weekly quests and events are present and accounted for. Lastly, the combat also gives you the ability to capture the monster you are fighting against, as it is the catcher prerogative. The lower the HP score the easier it gets, as it is always the case. Also, you get weapons, accessories, and other equipment. Evertale mobile game brings enough fresh gameplay and artistic ideas to be worth your while. The KGameplay team is also incredibly responsive and are taking into account every gamer's feedback. They have already improved on everything constructive, so Evertale might just be the next cool catcher.